all I see so regularly, it matters to me. You too, I do dare wear few will, but still aren't you human deep within? Are you the one who can violate your own natural rules according to noble principle? Is that a rare thing in your wise and traveled experience position? Since when is it safe to talk when you're dumb? Your sounds are a clutter, your soul is numb from years you spent with both knees. Been begging for a space and time to reinvent the patterns written in palm trees. Burning as the atmosphere, the thinnest skin imaginable. Just a few miles of air as we know it, and as we move through the vacuum of space, bombarded by solar rays all the time. There is a field we have only just recently defined, that for millions of years protected all of us. You wanna act like you measured, you wanna act like you measured anything. You wanna act like you measured anything. Don't start, don't quit, no time for any bullshit. Your heart, isn't it? There's more need now. And aren't you buried in half-done shit? At least let me show you the coordinate. At least let me show you the coordinate. Start with triplets, physics, deep learning, fuzzy logic. Go to the reality, ecology, technology, economy. Execute square, level, and plumb. And plumb. And plumb. And plumb. And plumb. So decades now. People who wanna call on the merits of coexistence that factually ignore my words would like to sidle up next to me and act like no one said anything. Not because that is correct, they are broken people in with their meager budgets, their constant malaise, their complete lack of personal focus. I live that while they cut me down from behind. Love bought me relentlessly, always acting superior when they are honestly stupid. Basic people live in a shit-soaked existence, why I keep trying to save them. It became clear to me a long time ago that I was part of their disease, that my willingness to lighten their load in fact robbed them of any awareness of what it was I was doing. Hell, ultimately it would be amazing, but if you architect a culture, if your best is subjugated, whoever took over all those things, these are awful people who in their entire lives never tasted actual freedom. They hate the idea that people could walk right past them. I am at a decade of unfettered daily routine. After college, that is the measure that matters. Over these decades they have kept busy, but they didn't pay attention. They made money in a fixed game they set in place while the ship sank. They put wool over their kids' eyes, and now everyone is lined up, over obligated to begin with so many mouths. All of them already in debt, all of them in need, and they don't even bother learning how to feed themselves. The only acceptable ending was this kicking the shit out of them, lining them up. So when the time came, they couldn't argue with my action. So it all now depends on what I choose for me. From a true center, I seek a noble course forward, not just enjoying my own life, but also advancing our understanding of nature, of our potential synergy with the entire solar system. With a supermassive black hole in every young person's ambitions, I don't need much in the way of sensory experience anymore. I unlocked all that in lucid dreaming. I am lined up to succeed, and they still insist that they need a place. These malignant tumors, I just need space to get it done. Their personal static was always every day. Honestly, it could be gone, but for fucking real, I doubt that. Abundance is coming when we find some actual goddamn men, when they are allowed to build without disease. Scumbags cutting them down constantly like it's time to balance some historic scales. Dumb, dumb, dumb. I'm dumb.